Hey, good evening, folks. Thank you for joining us for another season of Feel the Music Live. Tonight we have with us a gentleman all the way from Ashland, New Hampshire, Mr. Paul Hubert. He's a folk singer, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy his music. So why don't you sit right back and enjoy the show as we bring it to you. Here is Mr. Paul Hubert from Ashland, New Hampshire. Take it away, Paul.
Greetings, Worm. Thank you, Bruce. I'm walking up, I'm walking down, I'm pacing to and fro. I'm pondering on this wicked world, how some folks just come and go. You left me here so long ago, but I still recall your face. Each and every little lovely line that passing time cannot replace. Only traces of you everywhere I go. Only traces of you can't replace the one I do. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. I practice every day, but I find no pleasure in these simple things. All joy has been stripped away. Like passing trains, your ghost remains, or footprints in the sand. High tide will come and wash away all memory of our earthly plan. Only traces of you everywhere I go. Only traces of you can't replace the one I know. This heart was yours, this heart was mine, but now it won't be fixed with silver tape or golden twine, no secret spells or magic tricks. Day into night, night into day, the wheel keeps spinning round. It's hard to know which card to play, which deal is coming down. Only traces of you everywhere I go. Lonely traces of you, and can't replace the one I knew. Traces everywhere I go. Only traces can't replace the one I knew. Or traces. Thank you. Well, that's the title song from it contains the lyrics from my latest CD album, High Tide Will Come and Wash Away. I had a great time down at the Hudson River with my buddy Kurt, a couple of old guys back where they used to play when they were kids, writing things in the sand and then having them washed away by the tide. This one is called Hold On to You, because everybody needs someone to hold on to. I know you don't like to be pinned down. Don't want to feel tied up and bound. But these times are tough, we must be true. Excuse me if I hold on to you. I know your name's Bernice, but I think I'll call you Sal. It's the way you move when you play the femme fatale. It's a thin disguise stuck on with glue. Excuse me if I hold on to you. Now everybody's talking about your brand new Mustang Ford, and you're driving downtown and you're looking kind of bored. There's a brand new scene rolling into view. Excuse me if I hold on to you. Hold on. I know you're just trying to be you. Special kind of person of a radiant hue, throwing kisses down the avenue. Excuse me if I hold on to you. Early in the morning, just about to break a day. Them birds are singing, good God, they got a lot to say. It's a rocking little tune that always sounds brand new. Excuse me if I hold on to you. Your high school days are gone, they're in the past. Incidentally, I knew that they would never last. Night comes down right on cue. Excuse me if I hold on to you. Excuse me if I hold on to you. Hold on, one more. Hold on to you. Hold on to me. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna slow it down on this one. This is a song. When we had our first granddaughter, she's 5 years old now, and this poem cropped up, and then it hung around for a couple of years, and then eventually had music to it. And it's called Blessing. The child is a blessing, the child is a prize, the child is a promise when you look into her eyes. And when you feel defeated and you hear the angels call, the child is a blessing to us all. The child is a blessing. The child is a wonder, the child is a spark. She will take your hand and lead you in the dark. Great men may stumble and governments may fall, but the child is a blessing to us all. The child is a blessing to us all. child is a blessing. The child is a prayer. She can lift your spirit up when she ain't even there. She's right there beside you when your back is to the wall. But the child is a blessing to us all. The child is a blessing. The child is a dancer. The child is a rhyme. The child is the answer in the nick of time. When you feel that tailwind just as your engine stalls, the child is a blessing to us all. The child is a blessing to us all. Blessing to us all. The child is a story yet to be told, with a secret ending waiting to unfold. You step up to your big moment, you drop the ball, but the child is a blessing to us all. The child is a blessing. The child is a treasure. The child is all right, teaching us patience in the middle of the night. It don't really matter if you're big or if you're small. The child is a blessing to us all. The child is a blessing to us all. Blessing to us all. Thank you. This next one is a finger picking tune, and yeah, as you get older, well, you know, when you're young, you're like 10 feet tall and indestructible. As you get older, you start noticing more things that can go wrong, until just about anything you look at can go wrong. So as I travel around, this song has little bits and pieces from different places and different situations. What you gonna do when the rooster won't crow no more? What you gonna do when the refrigerator falls through the floor? Gotta make some changes, you better make them real quick. Gotta get some new thing going on, learn some new kind of trick. What you gonna do? Tell me what you gonna do. When the roof is leaking, rain's about to burst, dark clouds gather in, you got that gypsy curse. Thunder and lightning filling up the air. Drop down onto your knees and say a prayer. Brother, what you gonna do when that rooster don't crow no more? What you gonna do when the windows start to tremble and shake? What you gonna do when the barn falls down and your heart begins to break? Static on the radio, messing with your brain. Need some Hank Williams to modify the pain. Life's been filling you full of misery. You got the heartbreak and the agony. Tell me what you're gonna do when that rooster don't crow no more. What you gonna do? Gotta make some changes, better make them real quick. Gotta get some new thing going on, learn some new kind of trick. So what you gonna do? What are you ever gonna do? Sweetest little barmaid giving you the eye. Heat been rising up, you're parched and dry. Confusion, delusion, your tongue is tied. You got a serious problem, 99 yards wide. Tell me what you gonna do when the rooster don't crow no more. Yeah, what you gonna do when that rooster don't crow no more? Yeah, think about it. You're gonna miss it. What you gonna do? What you gonna do now? What you gonna do? Get a new rooster? Ah, they don't make them like they used to. Tell me what you gonna do. Thank you. Well, this one's been around for a while, but I still haven't recorded it yet. So I guess that makes it a new tune. It's for all the good loving women out there. You know who you are. And so do your men. A good loving woman needs a good loving man to stand tall beside her and offer his hand, to discover her secrets and share in her plans. A good loving woman needs a good loving man. A good loving woman needs time on her side, time to be pretty and go for a ride, time to remember the little girl inside. A good loving woman needs time on her side. Good loving woman, good loving man. Good loving woman wears the summer like a gown, kissed by the sun, hair tumbling down, down around her hips as they sway, dancing home from the fields at the end of the day. A good loving woman, she's handsome and strong, looking better and better as the days getting on. She shoulders her burdens as she moves along, repeating the strain loving woman needs someone to call when the night gets dark and the shadows crawl. Someone to shine a light down the way. Good loving woman needs someone who will stay. Good loving woman, good loving man, good loving woman, good loving man. Good loving woman.
Well,
Hey,
welcome to Massachusetts.
thank you, Bruce.
Welcome to Wareham.
Wareham.
Thank you for making the trip down from Ashland, New Hampshire, and why don't we, when did you get started? How long have you been doing this?
I started in probably 1964 when I was 13. The Beatles came on Ed Sullivan Show.
Wow.
And so yeah, 64.
And the bug bit you, huh?
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I was 13.
Yeah.
So see all those girls screaming
Sure.
and it looked like it was something I could do. 'Cause I did play music. I was, you know, played trombone in the band. And,
Yeah. So the sight of the Beatles isn't what inspired you musically, totally.
oh no, it's been a long trip since then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've gotten into, one of my big heroes is Dave Van Ronk. I don't know if you know any of Dave's music. He's one of those guys that could take, one of the first guys to take roots music
Okay.
and sort of make it relevant, and then use it to kind of go on, makes it part of the folk process.
Interesting.
Dave Bromberg,
Okay.
another great player,
Yeah.
inspires me.
Okay. How about, going back a little further, some of the, Woody Guthrie or...
Oh, Woody Guthrie. Ain't got the do-re-mi, boys. Ain't got the do-re-mi. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Woody inspired everybody.
Yeah.
Well, and Bob. Bob Dylan.
Sure.
He's getting more of his more recent stuff is reaching back from those roots, I hear these lines in Bob Dylan songs now, and I think, that's from Leadbelly. Or that's from Robert Johnson. You can borrow things.
Sure.
I'm going to play the last song I have to play is my contribution.
Okay.
I think you'll know what I mean when we get there.
Great. Looking forward to that. So besides coming down to play free at a local public access station, do you gig out a lot up there in New Hampshire? Or?
I'm starting to gig out.
Great.
I don't have a full schedule yet, but I'm running around the countryside and getting a few things here, mostly clubs.
Yeah.
Every now and then, something like this comes up, and it's, because in a club you don't always get to play your own stuff.
Sure.
You try to slip it in, but it's slipping it in. It's not like people are there to hear, Margaritaville or something like that. So you have to play that stuff. And I don't mind.
Yeah.
As long as I can play and sing.
Well, that's good. I mean, I know a lot of musicians that obviously have recognized that you got to play the covers if you want to make some money at it. But I know there are a lot of people, and I myself really prefer to hear originals. I appreciate a club that can do that. I certainly appreciate a musician that has a repertoire of originals, so you can fill up a show of originals and not have to rely heavily on covers. So I congratulate you on that. I think that's really great that you're not only a singer but a songwriter as well.
Well, thank you. Up my way, there's a lot of open mics. I don't know if that's happening down here.
Yeah.
In one case, one way you look at it, it's free entertainment for the club owner or whatever.
Right.
But the other way is, it's kind of a community, and a lot of the musicians come together.
Sure.
And since you're playing for free, you might as well play your own stuff.
Right.
So it's an opportunity, and you know, you could, as a matter of fact, I know some people who go to open mic every night of the week.
Really?
That's their thing.
That's, I suppose if they can afford the gas money, that's okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you're right, open mics around here are very popular. There's a lot of controversy over them. It's free entertainment for the club, for the venue, you know, but I think most musicians understand that it's also a good way to get out there and do your own thing. And like I said, I really, I try to book as many people for this show that would be doing their own music, doing original music, because I think it's necessary to get it out there. And of course, like I always say when I get into this discussion with other people, everybody's cover was somebody else's original, so, you know, I mean,
Right. Got to come from
so
somewhere.
you got to start somewhere.
And somebody's
so.
got to be doing it.
That's right.
Or it doesn't get done.
Absolutely. When did you know, playing guitar, playing whatever other instruments you may have played, that's one thing, but how about the vocals, the singing? When did you find out you had that talent?
Well, I knew I had to do it when my sister told me to shut up. No way I'm going to do that. You know, I'm not blessed with a beautiful instrument for my voice, so I have to think more in terms of phrasing and you know, what I can do with what I've got. I get wicked jealous when I hear someone who's just got the golden pipes and, you know, they just open their mouth and then it just flows out. I have to work at it, but I've always worked at it.
Yeah. Well, I think there may be some people that would debate as to whether or not you didn't have the pipes. And maybe it is a little bit of knowing where to apply and what music to do. But I certainly think you've got great vocals, and you are perfectly suited for this genre of music. And I think it's again, I feel very honored that I could have an artist like yourself down here and traveling all that way. I mean, that's it's what I wanted this show to be. It's what it's been difficult to get to, but I'm glad we're here. You know, so.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not singing death metal.
Yeah. You wouldn't be on the show if you were. That's a given. We had something dangerously close to that several years ago, and I don't ever want to see that happen on this stage again. So I don't know where we stand, Steve. What do we got?
We're just about 29 and a half.
All right, so I guess for this time, then I'm going to wrap this particular segment up. Let you get back to doing what you do best, and I'm going to get my mug off the screen because my watchers, my audience aren't used to seeing me on screen. We used to have this really attractive young lady that did this part of the show. So you don't have to, you don't need to adjust your TV sets. I am not Cat. But again, I'm going to get off now, and I'm going to let you get back to it. So ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and relax more of Mr. Paul Hubert.
Anybody's noticed the moon the last few days? It's been out there again, and I just saw it before I got here to the station tonight. It's up there again. It's not full anymore. It shows up in this song. In the darkest hour of the moon, you stole your way into my room. You stole into my heart's desire. You set the whole damn thing on fire. How was I supposed to know I could ever need you so? Some things just come and go too soon. In the darkest hour of the moon, your star is blazing in the sky. It's always there, I don't ask why. Dancing on the Milky Way, high above the moonlit bay. The northern lights are burning low. I guess it's time for me to go. But you know I hate to go so soon, in the darkest hour of the moon. How was I supposed to know I could ever need you so? Some things just have to go so soon, in the darkest hour of the moon. Some things just come and go too soon, in the darkest hour of the moon. Thank you. This is one that has been recorded by a band I play in, the Buskers. Oops. Haven't done that in 10 years. If you believe that. Yeah, I'm drifting to the left and I'm drifting to the right and I'm moving on. I'm rolling down that line through the middle of the night and I'm moving on. I gotta shed some pounds, yet it's slowing me down. I'm moving on. I'm moving so fast, hardly touching on the ground, and I'm moving on. Moving on between the darkness and the dawn. Moving on, moving on. Nowhere to go, but I gotta get there fast, so I'm moving on. You only get one shot, you know it don't last, so I'm moving on. The rearview mirror only showing me the past, and I'm moving on. Full speed ahead to someplace vast, and I'm moving on between the darkness and the dawn. And I'm moving on. Ain't got no roots holding me down. Ain't got no past in this one-horse town. No illusion seek to bind me, except crazy Alice and her deadbeat pa looking to find me, yeah. Had one song to sing, and it's moving on. I only had one gift to bring, honey, and it's moving on. You look into the dark, you hope to see the light, and it's moving on. Yeah, meet me at the crossroads at midnight, we'll be moving on. Moving on between the darkness and the dawn. thank you. I have another finger-picking tune for you. This one uses a fancy drop D capo. So I can leave one of my strings uncapoed. And this song, this is about connections. That's another thing that happens when you get a little older. You start looking around, you notice that things are awful connected. I don't want to sound like I'm any kind of big spiritual guy, but it's there. It's all connected like golden twine. Wish that I could understand it. Wish that you were mine. It's like electric current all down the line. It's all connected, sealed inside. It's what we did and everything we said. It's I believe these voices whispering in my head. It's all vibrations between us now. Gotta get back down to it somehow, somehow. There's something going down at the molecular level. Someone's reaching out to someone else in trouble. Someone's always right, someone's always wrong. All of us are weak, but we're bound to be strong, bound to be strong. If wishes could bind us and keep back the night, maybe dreams would find us and things would be alright. Maybe things would work out like they used to do. If wishes could bind us like I'm bound to you, I'm bound to you. It's all connected, sealed inside, signed and sealed, sealed inside. Thank you very much. You have to be careful when you say thank you very much that you don't come out sounding like Elvis. Thank you very much. Because everybody will recognize that. Now this is a song, some songs you never know where they came from. This one came, I know specifically, this came to me on a ride through the middle of the night like I'm going to take tonight, only it was between Bennington, Vermont and Brattleboro. And it was raining. And it was foggy, and the wind was, oh, it was just awful. And this song came along for the ride. Sugar, sugar mama, sugar, sugar mama, yeah, sugar, sugar mama, shake a little down on me. Sugar, sugar mama, sugar, sugar mama, Sugar, sugar mama, shake a little down on me. You've been in the kitchen and I know why. You've been baking all your sweet stuff into a pie. Yeah, you roll it out and then they've been talking about it all around town. Sugar, sugar mama, they say, sugar, sugar mama. Sugar, sugar mama, shake a little down on me. If you put it in the window, everyone can see. That's a bad temptation for the buzzing bee. He grab it up and then he want to fly. He steal it away up into the sky. Sugar, sugar mama, sugar, sugar mama. Yeah, sugar, sugar mama, shake a little down on me. Everybody's itching to get into your kitchen. Yeah, I'm wondering about the right move to make. And I don't want to blow it, there's a lot at stake. Yeah, I'm sitting here waiting for the sun to set. It's just about as lonesome as a boy can get. Sugar, sugar mama, sugar, sugar mama, sugar, sugar mama, shake a little down on me. Yeah. Sugar, sugar mama, sugar, sugar mama, sugar, sugar mama, shake a little down on me. Everybody's itching to get into your kitchen. I have time for one more.
Got time for two more.
Two more, okay. So I'll do this.
So do this one, then we'll take a short break for the last one.
Yep. This is probably the oldest song that I do. I think this is probably, I have no idea. I think this is like from early 70s. And I never even wrote it down, but it stuck with me all the time. And I put it on my last album. And so now it's official. I don't know why I never told you how satisfying just to hold you. And when the winter night blew cold, you pulled me through. You pulled me down and told me true. Told me things I never knew. All our lives are lost on distant islands. Our candles burn from misty shore. Oh, my smiles, oh, my smiles are tossed upon the ocean, just longing to wash up at your door. I don't know what it is about you that holds my heart when I'm without you. If this dream should ever end, it comes again. We touch our lips and fingertips. My independence starts to slip. All our lives are lost on distant islands. Our candles burn from misty shores. All my smiles are tossed upon the ocean, just longing to wash up at your door. All our lives we stand upon that shoreline, just searching for that smile in the wave. Thank you very much.
There we go. Yeah, come back to me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been listening to Paul Hubert here down from Ashland, New Hampshire. Hope you've all been enjoying the show. Paul's only got one more song to do for us tonight. But before we turn it back over to him to finish it off, I just wanted to remind you that this show, unlike in previous seasons, does not run every week. So our next show is going to be on December the 18th. So just about a month from now, December 18th, the week before Christmas, will be our next show. You can follow us on Facebook at Feel the Music on Facebook, so you can keep up with what the schedule is going to be and who the acts are that are upcoming. So before we go again, I just want to wish all my viewers a happy Thanksgiving. The viewers that are in other countries, well, you have some other holiday. But for us here in the States, we're going to be having our Thanksgiving in a week, and I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving and look forward to coming back for the next show on December 18th. And that's it for me. Again, thank you for watching, and for our last song, once more time, to Paul Hubert. Oh, not her. Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
Actually, she looked better than me.
Whoops.
Well,
The magic of television.
thank you, Bruce. Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook too. If you find me there and send me a friend request, tell me that you saw me on this show, I'd be happy to be your friend. I was talking to Bruce about the folk process before, and this song comes close to that because it starts out sounding kind of familiar, but then it kind of veers off in its own direction. It's called Adios. It gives me a chance to use all the Spanish I learned from watching Western movies. Say adios to the ones you knew. Buenas noches, vaya con Dios. May the grace of God help to pull you through. Saying goodbye is just a hard thing to do. Out past the boundaries where the night gets still, the dark winds moan and the air grows chill. That's where I'm bound for some yonder town. the love I had buried in the ground. Say adios to the ones you knew. Buenas noches, vaya con Dios. The grace of God help to pull you through. Saying goodbye is just a hard thing to do. Yep. When they bring me home in that long black box, I'll be looking sweet in my store-bought socks. Bésame mucho, señorita, don't you cry. It's just a lost and lonely cloud floating on by. Adios to the ones you knew. Buenas noches, vaya con Dios. The grace of God help to pull you through. Saying goodbye is just a hard thing to do. Goodbye is just a hard thing to do. Thank you and good night.